Gretchen Daly is a very well-known ecologist and environmental scientist. Most of her work has been done in policy and implementing different ways in which we can move towards a more sustainable world. She has had global influence throughout her collaborative work and has been a part of pioneering several new methods of ecological sustainability. Daly is an American, born in Washington, D.C., but was raised mostly in California and West Germany, where she graduated high school. Daly lived out her early life in West Germany and became interested in ecology through both her father, who was an ophthalmologist and wanted his family to experience the world outside of America, as well as observing the deforestation of Germany's renowned forests because of the high amounts of air pollution. Daly grew up seeing how much a cultural connection the forests had to the Germans, and upon the discovery that human-caused pollution was killing the forests they loved, protests broke out, and Daly realized the best way to catalyze change would be through changing government policies. She returned to California to attend Stanford University, where she earned her BS, MS, and PhD, all in biological sciences. Daly would later become a faculty member of the university and appointed as an associate professor to the Department of Biology, after almost a decade of being a research scientist. Daly's years of work earned her many awards, nominations, and accolades from the scientific community. One of her most notable accomplishments within Stanford is the development of the Stanford Natural Capital Project. The initiative takes a systematic approach to analyzing nature's vital benefits not only to the ecosystem but also to society. The project's original software has been adopted globally, and many countries use it as a tool. Other notable awards include her nomination for and winning of the 2023 Eminent Ecologist Award, which honors scientists with an outstanding body of ecological work or many extraordinary contributions to the ecological community. Daly has made herself very deserving of this honor by having another form of global influence through her work with UN officials and other scientists to create a measurement system for an environment's social and cultural value. This scale, alongside the work done through the SNCP, have become standard practices adopted by the UN and many nations around the world. On top of all of her research success, Daly is also a published author and has put forth a multitude of novels, scientific volumes, and scientific papers. As some of her noteworthy accomplishments alluded to, Daly is most famous for her work with the UN and on the natural capital movement. This system measures the product value of an ecosystem, tangible goods such as labor and food, as well as taking into account the natural services the area provides. By looking at both of these important elements, we can better understand the implied and practical benefits natural lands offer to human society. This system helps conserve ecosystems such as wetlands, which provide important services like water filtration, when such areas might have been harvested for lumber and paved over to make way for more apartment buildings, parking garages, and convenience stores. I chose to research Gretchen Daly because I was impressed by the headway she had created to help those in leadership positions see the physical and implied values of nature. It is important to me to find ways to balance human influence on the environment because we need to start working harder to protect our steadily shrinking natural areas. Ecosystem services are often a very underrated and underappreciated function, and losing those services has drastic effects on society. I appreciated the effort Daly has made towards helping people see how our landscapes are just as valuable left untouched as they would be if they held apartment buildings. Daly's success in policy making has had a heavy influence on modern-day society and decision-making. Without her contributions and influence, we would struggle to maintain some of our planet's unique ecosystems. Thanks to her influence, we see new ways to look at our world and find ways to work with our environment as opposed to against it.